In today's By the Book, we welcome in everyone's favorite TV doctor and real doctor, board-certified OBGYN, who is also a wife, a mother, a business owner, Dr. Jessica Shepard. Oh my gosh.
I am so glad to be here.
Congratulations on the book, Generation M. This is exciting. So you've been educating us on TV. I mean, you guys, I've been interviewing her for we just said more than a decade.
10 years.
Before three of our collective 4 children were born. And so talk about the book. What are you educating on in particular in this book?
In particular, it is women who are going through midlife. And a lot of times that phrase is confusing because when we think of midlife, we're like, oh, that's not until I'm like
that
maybe
would never
50
be us.
or more. When you think life expectancy for women is like 78, 80. So what is midlife then? 40, right?
Okay.
And so this is the time frame in where we really need to look at our lives, not only biologically, but also mentally, emotionally, because we're preparing for that next half. And a lot of that has to do with hormones, obviously. And so I talk a lot about how hormones impact that, but holistically, how do we adjust to those hormonal changes?
So is this kind of like a guidebook to help us through?
Yeah.
It's like, and here's the thing, like all of us who are friends with you want to call you and text you constantly with everything. It's like, just get the book. And that's going to kind of help you through a lot of this, right?
Yeah, a lot of it had to do with my own transition and perimenopause, but my patients. So I felt like it was a love letter to my patients who have been going through this, and friends as well, like you, like transitioning. And how do we do that when honoring our body, being graceful with it, and not looking at it as something that is going to be tumultuous and horrible? I want to take away that narrative.
So let's say someone watching right now is in sort of that midlife, even though like, I don't even want to call you guys in midlife, you ladies in midlife, but they're like around that 40s, 50s area. What are some best practices for her? What should she be incorporating into her daily life?
Best practices are going to be lifestyle changes, like getting ready for what's going to happen biologically with our hormones. So that means changing our diet. And the reason why I say lifestyle changes, because that never happens overnight. So you want to give yourself the best chance of like, over a course of 5 to 7 years, how can I change my diet by incorporating more protein? How can I change my exercise routine and not decreasing or eliminating cardio, but increasing your weight training so that you are accommodating for the biological changes of hormones to get your body the best chance of what it can do later on in life.
If y'all need inspo, look at Dr. Shepard's Instagram. She always shows herself working out, and I'm like, man, get after it. Okay, I'm right there with you. And then should we be testing our hormones? Is there something we should be asking our doctors for? Like, what are some of those questions we should bring up?
So much goes into that conversation. Like you said, we're talking about it more, so you should be going to your doctor, making sure they understand perimenopause and menopause really well, because if they don't, that's fine. Find someone who does. Asking about your hormones, how that's going to feel for you inwardly, and how you can adjust to it through the use of hormone replacement therapy or not, lifestyle changes, and then looking at your hormones as a way to say, how can I best represent myself by optimizing my hormones?
Dr. Shepard, thank you.
I love being here, and thank you for your time.
This was amazing. So we will put the information about Generation M and details on how to purchase on our website, cw33.com.